If you could show a medieval peasant something from our modern time, what would it be? The entire food section is at major stores like Target and Walmart. Also, if they are in Memphis, the Pyramid Base Pro Shop. A clear plastic Ziploc bag. A combine harvester. They'd worship it and make a sculpture of the divine harvester. Parents will tell them children to behave or that their souls will be gathered on the field of the wicked to be harvested by the great harvester. A lighter. A spice rack. I remember an article about first contact with an isolated tribe years ago. They weren't all that impressed by learning that people had gone to the moon. But a chainsaw. They were amazed. A kickflip on my skateboard. I'd show him his village or town. Hopefully some of the buildings survive, the church probably did, although there's a chance that it's now a slug and lettuce. Imagine showing them a bicycle. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. This is my boomstick. Tampons. A medieval woman would be psyched. A zipper. It is something understandable which does not look like the illegal arts. It is also neat and harmless. I would be likely to have one on me somewhere. Perfect thing to show that peasant. My spice cabinet. Mace, nutmeg, paprika, black pepper, cinnamon, cloves, za'atar, chili, vanilla. Blow their damn mind, then send them back to their own time with a quart container of peppercorns I bought for like $8. My home. I'm just in an apartment with my wife, but we have heating, air conditioning, a refrigerator full of food, out-of-season produce, indoor plumbing, hot water, clothes, medicines, washing machine, TV, computers, super comfortable bed, and tons of other luxuries. I'd show him a rotary phone and I'd call someone. Then I'd laugh at him and tell him how ridiculous he looks using a landline. HD pornography. Hydraulics, turbine generation, the process to produce a light bulb, concrete, suspension, and rebar. We engineering up in this bitch. The first 5 seasons of Game of Thrones. A black metal concert. Dick pic. On a mobile phone. 2 girls, 1 cup. A picture of the Earth, from space. Glasses. Otherwise they probably won't be able to see the other stuff. My spice cupboard. I mean, there's all kinds of bang-wizzo gadgets we could show, but would they have the context to understand them? Spices, on the other hand, including salt and sugar, would be easily understandable and perhaps a good indicator in meaningful terms of the true wealth and sophistication of our society. Google Earth. A pineapple. So fucking posh lol. Inside plumbing and electricity. I think they would be amazed with a washing machine that requires both. I would play music off my cell phone. A lot of people mention spices, but I think they could also relate to music very easily. They had popular musicians going around and setting poetry to music, but I don't know how many people had musical abilities instruments in their homes. A peasant. I'd show a supermarket. Take them to Costco. My whiner. Honesty, I think I would explain the basics of germs. Soap is ancient, and is pretty easy to make. After that, CPR. Bloodletting, and leeches just make things worse. Just a few concepts about medicine could change their lives. Give them some Molly and take them to a dubstep festival. Clean water and a soft bed. Probably a lighter. Toilet. Doritos Locos Tacos. I guess I'd walk to the supermarket with him, buy the ingredients for a pizza and bake it with him. I'd also get him some nice cereal because I read that porridge and such was a staple food in the Middle Ages, so that would be more familiar to him. Toilet flush. I'd like to show a medieval bookkeeper the magic that is Microsoft Excel. Pivot tables are basically witchcraft. Baja Blast from Taco Bell fountain. I'd show them an X-ray or maybe MRI of themselves. Germ theory of disease. Instant ramen. A toothbrush. New York City. Penicillin producable with low tech, game changer for medieval society. Digital scales. There is no better way to take an unbiased measurement of a woman versus a duck. It'll cut the time to tell if she's a witch in half. Medicine. I feel like they would think most things were witchcraft. Just showing them the Samsung tablet I'm using to type this would most likely result in being murdered by an angry mob. Trans men and explain pronouns. I think an airplane is probably one of the most wild, futuristic and bat-sht crazy things for a medieval person to see and experience. They'd probably think it was witchcraft. Monster Energy or them brain liquor sweets, I reckon one would wipe out at least 6 peasants. Antibiotics or painkillers. A thermonuclear weapons test. I'm just sadistically curious to see what they would think of it. Especially if they know it's made by humans. Modern antibiotics. The plague was pretty nasty. Not to be too American, but a machine gun, or a sawed-off shotgun. I think the coolest part about this question is that none of you are coming back. The church is going to scoop you up and break you on the wheel for being a witch, smiley face. Flaming hot Cheetos, Kurkur, or Takis. Call me cornball, but I'd be tempted to show them the US's Bill of Rights and Declaration of Independence. That said, I think there are some folks in Washington who could stand to brush up on those fundamentals, including a certain bloc currently dominating the US Supreme Court. Literally just some like overprocessed foods like Dorito or something. This motherfucker has probably spent most of his life growing up eating like potatoes, dirty meat and muddy water. Imagine living your whole life like that and then somebody just hands you a bag of fucking flavor-blasted Doritos. That shit would literally like fucking kill a medieval peasant lamau. A car maybe, she would like it. Probably some kind of automated farming machine like a combine harvester. The washing machine and then the shower lol. My bathtub that has clean, drinkable water of any temperature come out of it on demand. A tractor. A flushing toilet. Drinkable water from a tap. Spotify or similar streaming music service with device. Play any song ever made at the push of a button. That's magic. Even royalty can't do that with a full orchestra and all the wealth in the world. McDonald's. A cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, fries, a McFluffy, dips, and a soft drink all in a bag together would absolutely blow their minds. More variety of flavors than they would have in a lifetime and available in a way they could never dream of. A good old shower. I would show them Liam Neeson. BC, I can't shake the feeling, Liam was alive back then too. And still hunting for whomever kidnapped his